Attorney Jonathan Elson, reminding you that if you've been injured in an auto accident, it's important to have somebody on your side. When you need a lawyer,
then you need Nelson.
First up was Deborah Beatty, who's running for re-election as Nye County Recorder. Eileen Prudon had also filed to run for Recorder but did not appear for the debate. Beatty told the audience her experience makes her the right person for the job.
Okay, my name is Deborah Beatty. I am your current Nye County Recorder. I have lived in Correct since 1994. I was a title escrow officer. Went on to get my real estate license before I ran for office, and here I've been the recorder for 12 years.
Next, the audience heard from the Republican candidates for Nye County Commissioner District 4, including incumbent Leo Blundo, Ron Boskovich, and Nurmara Quintero, in what was at times a spirited debate. All three spoke of their vision for Nye County Commission.
I want to make a change, many change in Pahrump, and bring everything they need. I don't want Pahrump be the back door of Vegas. And we deserve everybody pay taxes, and we deserve have all the services and our necessities, the community necessities.
We need to stop the corruption that's happening in that department and elsewhere in Nye County. We are wasting and throwing away hundreds of thousands of millions maybe of dollars that could be used for roads, schools, wherever it might be needed. That is my first and primary goal. Secondly, to bring some of the things that we need here in Nye County. I definitely do not want Las Vegas here. That's just how I feel, but there are things we need to do and need here, locally.
We don't know what's coming before the board in the next 4 years. What you do know is you have a tried true conservative here. My voting record over the last 3.5 years has shown exactly where I stand. I fight for the people. We get roads done. We hold the budget, over 120 million of your taxpayer dollars, accountable, okay? These are the things that we're doing. You need somebody who's in the position, in the office, who actually is going to vote to get things done.
The two Republican candidates for Nye County Commissioner District 1, incumbent Bruce Jabbour and challenger Trevor Dolby, also tried to sell themselves to voters. Both were clear when asked about receiving donations from special interest groups who might have an item up for vote before commissioners.
Just recently, we were at the Lincoln Day dinner, and I was approached by somebody in attendance, of course. He introduced himself to me. And he said, Commissioner Jabbour, I understand that you don't accept anybody's contributions. I said, that is correct. But I graciously thank anybody that offers. He said to me, well, then I'm of no use to my special interest group. Do you know what he meant by that? Because I certainly knew what he meant by that. And I smiled and shook his hand and thanked him for introducing himself to me. And I walked away, and I was very happy that that happened, because I know that I'm doing the right thing for me. So I'm not interested in the special interest groups. If it makes sense, it's an agendized item. I'm going to vote in the affirmative if it makes sense, and it makes sense for you. And if it doesn't make sense, the vote is no. It's pretty simple.
Commissioners, this is representative government, and we are to represent the people, not the special interests. And what he said is absolutely right. If there is a conflict or even a special interest, we're to look for where the people's advantage is, where the people's benefit is. And if anybody offers me help, I don't want it.
And finally, voters got to hear from the two Republican candidates for Nevada State Assembly District 36, including incumbent Gregory Hafen II and challenger Matt Sadler, who each spoke about their qualifications for the job.
I have a proven record. I've been to Carson City. I'm now running for my third term. I've served on Ways and Means, the Interim Finance Committee, Health and Human Service, and formerly Taxation is now called Revenue. I've also served in 3 special sessions, which have not been very kind to Republicans. I'm sure you guys saw the governor shut us down, called us in a special session. The next thing is I know a lot of you know that I've introduced a bill for voter ID. It's long overdue, and we need it in the state of Nevada. The voters demand it, and we're going to do it.
I love the state. I want to represent the people of Nevada. Born and raised a conservative ever since I was able to vote. I've revered the Constitution. I see playing out in real life what I was always afraid of, having a tyrannical government, too big of a government, invading all avenues of our lives. And I believe we need principled conservative leadership in Carson City. I've always believed in the Constitution. I've always believed in conservative principles, and they work.
Thursday night's debate caps off a 3-week schedule of debates, which gave Nye County Republican candidates a chance to woo voters. The Nevada primary election is June 14th.